Hey YouTube, iBreadApps here, and today I'm going to show you how to add a word filter to your application. Now what this word filter will do is pretty much filter out bad words or words that you don't want in a text field, and it'll just eliminate it while the user is typing it. It's pretty cool. So I thought I'd share it with you on YouTube. So now I'm going to make a new project in Xcode. It'll be a view-based application. I'll name it word filter. Alright, now let's start by going to the .h and add a UI. Hold on, sorry about that. Add a UI text field delegate. And now you only have to declare one thing, and that is the text field. So make an IB outlet UI text field. There we go. And I'll name it the text field. Alright. Then I'm just going to do add property, and then add synthesize. Alright. Now what you're going to want to do is, before anything else, go to your dloc, then start bracket, the text field release. Just so we have good memory management, you know? And now, in the uncomment, the view did load, and just type in these two lines that I'm about to paste in. Alright, let me make my window a little bit bigger here so you can see it. I'll make it wide so you can see the whole line. Alright, so now we're dealing with NS notifications. And then in these notifications, we're going to call a void method, which I'm about to paste in here. And then we're just giving it a quick name, and we're setting the object as the text field we just declared, which we will connect in the interface builder. And then the next line, we are taking that text field and typing the text field, which is the one we declared, .delegate, space equals space self, semicolon. That pretty much will set it to the UI text field delegate that we made in the .h. Because otherwise, if you don't do that, then otherwise it won't work. Alright, now, you are going to copy in these two methods. I'm just going to put it right here. Alright, now, I'm going to read it out to you. So, dash, start parentheses, ns string, asterisk, end parentheses, space, replace, capital bad, no, capital B, lowercase ad, capital W, ORDS, words, semicolon, then start parentheses, ns string, asterisk, end parentheses, user text, space, start bracket, and then you can just see the rest here. I just wanted to make sure I got all those words correct, you know, with the uppercase and lowercase, because Objective-C is case sensitive. So then here we are making an NS array, and then in this array we are making an array with objects, and then pretty much you can just add a whole list of bad words you want here. Now I'm actually not going to do it because I want everyone to watch this video. I'm not going to make it for only adults. So here I'll just put the 4 asterisks, and I'll make another word as bad word, and then make sure you end it with comma space nil, otherwise it will crash the application. Now we are pretty much just using the string by replacing occurrences of string, which is also in the UI text field documentation. And then we are pretty much, it's actually pretty cool here because we are not, it's not case sensitive. So, you know, if this is a capital B, lowercase a, capital D, and then it'll still work. That's what NS case insensitive search does. So then we're making a range here, and then, you know, we're just pretty much checking. In this, we're checking in this void method right here. But here we're making the range and just pretty much setting up the array, the check, and the string. And then once you're done with this, NS make range, start parentheses 0, comma, start bracket, user text, space length, end bracket, end parentheses, end bracket, semicolon, next line, end bracket, and then do return user text, and make sure it is case sensitive there, and then end it with a semicolon, then end bracket. Alright, now I'm going to explain what's going on here in the void method. In text field, it did change. This method will fire each time the user types a new character in the UI text field. So no matter if they're typing in a number, a letter, whatever they're typing in, a symbol, whatever it is, or if they're deleting it, it'll still check. And say they do paste in this bad word from wherever they're pasting it from, it'll still check. So this will just knock out any bad words or whatever words you don't want in a text field, and it'll just replace it with this string. I forgot to mention that. With this string right here will replace the bad words. So pretty much it'll check for these things every time the user types or deletes something, and then it will delete it with this string you make here. So here I pretty much just made it nothing. It's just blank. So it'll just delete the whole word and nothing else besides the bad word. And then in this void method, like I said, we're just checking each time the user types or deletes something. And then pretty much we make an ns string, and here we're just calling replace bad words method and checking if it matches with the text field text. And then we're making an if statement. I'll read this out because this is kind of hard to say a little bit, and it's a lot of different characters. So we'll do if, start parentheses, exclamation point, start bracket, TMP, which is the ns string, which we made. You can name it whatever you want, but it's just easier to leave it as it is. So we do, after the exclamation point, do the start bracket, TMP space is equal to string, colon, the text field, dot, text, end bracket, end parentheses, next line, the text field, dot, text, space, equal space, TMP. So this line is pretty much, again, the text field's text and matching it with the TMP, and then in the TMP, we are matching it and seeing if it, matches with this method right here. So that's how it's being linked together. Alright, so that's pretty much it as far as coding goes. So let's build it and save it all. Alright, now I'm going to go into my view controller, Xcode beam. Alright, and then I'm going to drag in a text field and make it a little bit wider. I'll put it up here so that when the keyboard comes up it won't be blocked. You can find many tutorials also how to move a keyboard or any other object above the keyboard, even using an animation. Just Google it. And then now we'll connect the text field to the text field, and that's all we have to do. Then do Command S, Command Q. Alright, so like I said, it'll check for any uppercase and lowercase. Just make a list of whatever you want here. Just make sure you keep following my things. Make sure you do an at, then quotation, whatever the word is, and then end quotation, then comma, then space, at, and then new word. And then just make sure you end it off with comma, space, nil, and bracket, semicolon. Alright, so now I'm going to show you that it works. So I will use both these 4 asterisks and bad word. So I'll check for those. Alright. So now, I'm going to start up with the 4 asterisks. This is... Alright, so now, we're going to type 4 in, and notice what happens here. So 1, 2, 3, and bam, look at that. It just deletes it with the string I made here, which was nothing. And no matter what they try, they will not be able to type that word in. So now I'm going to do it with bad word. And watch it. Bam. Alright, so then I'll show you that it also works with uppercase and lowercase. So say you write all lowercase in this array. So I'll do capital B, lowercase a, capital D, uppercase W, lowercase r, then capital D, and then watch. See, and that's what NS case insensitive search does. So this is a tutorial that I found pretty cool. Also, I have a tip for you. If you need help on Objective-C, I really suggest you join iPhoneDevSDK.com. And just join that site. It's really helpful. There's a lot of people on there that are willing to help you. It costs nothing whatsoever, and it's just a great way to promote apps, to ask questions, and meet fellow coders. So if you want, you can message me on there or message me here on YouTube. I am Chesson on there. I'm also Objective Zero. I might make a new account on there, iBread Apps, but I'm not sure yet. But anyway, if you have any questions, just send me a message, whatever you want to do. And also just an update on my newer apps. My game is coming a long way. I am almost done with it. I'm going to do a little promoting after I'm done with it. And then I'm going to submit it and show some features of it, alright? So thanks for watching. I hope you find this useful. And enjoy. Thanks for watching.